what's going on, people? Welcome to the Gun Shop. Well, last night I was playing Battlefield Bad Company 2 on the PS3. I know PS3, but hey, at least I'm playing Battlefield. And I was playing with Bentley, Meatwagon, and D-Crew Colin. And for those of you who don't know, D-Crew Colin is an exceptional Battlefield player. He's also playing it on PC as well. Actually, he plays it on Xbox 360, PS3, and PC. So he just loves the game. He's not a fanboy of any particular platform. He just loves Battlefield. And I'll put all three of their links down below. But if you want to see Battlefield footage, definitely check out D-Crew Colin. He's actually got connections directly with DICE as well. He's done a few musical montages anyway. Fabulous Battlefield player, and I was sort of trying to learn the ropes. He was guiding me through, he was showing me a lot of routes, and the dude knows his stuff. He was just like, go here, and boom, next you know, we were playing Rush, and we were just killing it. We were like, wow, the other team was leaving. Nonetheless, it reminded me rather of a blog type article that I came across on DICE regarding some new aspects of Battlefield 3. And there's two particular aspects that I want to talk about, because I'm just reminded of it after playing last night and playing the various classes there as I'm trying to learn it and getting prepped for Battlefield 3. And then two that I want to talk about is the Assault class and the Support class. Now the Assault class, in Battlefield Bad Company 2 is just basically your run and gunner. You've got all these weapon selections, you've got ammo kits, and you basically run to the front line and cause havoc that way. And then you have your medic, which was, a completely separate class. But in Battlefield 3, they've amalgamated the two so that the Assault class, the run and gunner, actually has the medic kits. They can actually heal the people on the front lines, which, like they say, and I kind of agree with it, they're always on the front line, so why not have the ability to actually heal your buddies? Yes, I'm hoping that you can also switch, though, to ammo kits as well, because I do find as the Assault class, I just fly through ammo in this. But the ability to actually have a medic in there as well, I think is going to be a nice change in pace. And remember, when you've got a new game, it's good to switch things up. Not too drastically, but all they're doing is swapping and changing up the kits a little bit here. The classes. It's not like they're revolutionizing them and making completely new ones. It's still going to be familiar. It's just certain characters are going to be able to have the kits that other classes had in the past. Now, that aside, the more interesting aspect here, and I thought this was brilliant of DICE to introduce in terms of Battlefield 3, because we're talking about a game that's more inclined to war simulation rather than arcade style, which is what Call of Duty is. So you want that realism, you want the particle physics, you want destruction of environments, you want to feel like you're in some war. And I'll tell you, for real, last night when I was playing with them, even though I was dying all over the place, I didn't even think about it. I didn't even care that I was dying a ton. There were games where I went 1 kill and 13 deaths. And I still had just as much fun playing that than the game that I went 20 kills and 11. Didn't have any less fun. But I was providing a different type of support, and it was, I don't know, there's just something about the game that's great. Now, I know I'm going all off on a tangent here, but the support class in Battlefield 3 is very, very interesting. And there's two aspects. One is the bipod. So you're talking about an LMG, big M60s or whatever it is that you're going to be using, the SAW. But they've got bipod. And what happens is the bipod, you can either, when you're going prone, because yes, you can go prone, unlike Battlefield Bad Company 2, when you go prone and you deploy the bipod, it creates an incredible amount of stability and accuracy. Yes, and it takes a bit, they said, when you're deploying or whatever, coming up from that bipod sort of stance and prone, you're a lot slower. So you are susceptible to getting knifed and killed by the Assault class. But at the same time, when you're down and you're deploying that bipod, you've got incredible stability in terms of your shots and the accuracy and everything like that. You can also deploy it on window ledges or window sills or whatever, and other sort of, material or aspects like that, or, physical structures, which is really, really cool. And again, the way the balance is, if you're deployed, it's going to take a little bit to get off there. So if you see someone coming, you better freaking haul ass and get that bipod off. But the other really cool aspect is, suppressing fire? I don't know what they really call it, though, but suppressing fire. Now, this is something that really raises the bar. As far as I'm concerned, in terms of these war games, first-person shooter war games, and more inclined to the simulation aspect, this aspect of the game, this suppressing fire, is friggin' amazing. It's small, but it's the details. It's the tiny details that really add to the game. And that is when you're firing at someone with this, say, a mounted LMG, and you can see some assault class, on the other side of the field or in some buildings, and you're just laying into it. You're just firing and unloading the entire 200, bullets coming out, or rounds, or whatever you want to call them, just blazing into the actual windows of a building. What it does is it actually creates a disturbance in their visuals. So if they're the ones that are getting fired over, and they're not getting hit, but the bullets are whizzing over, it actually distorts their vision. So it creates a bit of confusion, and it decreases their accuracy. So they can't just pop up and go bam, bam, bam. Because of the suppressing fire, because they're holding it down, like true suppressing fire is supposed to do, it creates panic. And what it does is it distorts their vision of the people that you're suppressing, so that your assault class can move in without these guys just popping up and going bam, bam, bam. Because that's not realistic. If someone was giving suppressing fire, like with an LMG, in a real war simulation area, you're not just going to pop your head up and go, boom, 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 I know there's someone running there. You're going to keep your head down. And that's what it does. It says, you know what, when we're firing this clip, you are going to get distorted. Your accuracy, and the accuracy is like thrown right off. So they get visual distortion, and they get their accuracy considerably down. Which I thought that was absolutely brilliant. Brilliant part of the game. The game already is amazing. And for those of you that can't make the transition, I urge you to try and play it. You're not in there to own, you're not there to go 30-1 or something really stupid in Call of Duty, which is like 160 kills and 1 death or something retarded like that. But more of this team. You need to have communication. You should have a team there. That is really what, for me, it's all about. Because I had a friggin' blast playing in a squad with Colin, Meatwagon, and Bentley. Like, it was the best fun I've had in months and months and months. Like, honestly, hands down. So when I think about something like that, I think, wow, that's really going to add to it. It's going to add this feeling of friggin' just chaos when you're in there. Something that's really realistic, and that's what they're going for. With the particle physics, with buildings blowing up, with the realism of the environments and everything like that, I think it's going to be an amazing experience. I'm actually more excited now. I was already before, but I think it's even raised to the next level. I'm super uber excited for Battlefield 3 now. More so than I am for Modern Warfare 3, and I have to say that. I have to be honest with you. I'm looking for it. I've always been a COD fan, always will be. I'm really looking forward to Modern Warfare 3, but I am uber excited for Battlefield 3. I cannot wait to get my hands on that game. It is going to be really good. Anyway, leave your comments below, rate the video, and remember, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. Peace. Don't forget to check out my new World Adventure series for gamers. No plans, no reservations. I just hop on a plane to a random country and city around the world and see what happens. The premiere episode is in Rome, Italy, with future destinations including Ireland, Las Vegas, and hopefully a city near you.